Yes.
Text number 13 onwards.
Yeah. You can share the screen.
Activity of Sakshi Gopal.
Darshan Vasudev Prabhuji joined. Okay. Thank you.
Please share the screen.
Veda base, Prabhu? Okay.
Veda base, we will sing some verses and then we'll go to the PPT.
Sure.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jai
Jai Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
So we are in chapter number 5. What is the name of the chapter?
The activities of Sakshi Gopal.
The activities of Sakshi Gopal. Okay, we are in the story of Sakshi Gopal. Yes. So who is telling the story? Who is telling to whom?
Nityananda Prabhu.
Nityananda Prabhu is telling to the other devotees. So we saw how this deity of Gopal. So previously the Gopal deity was in Vrindavan. So from Vrindavan the deity went all the way walking to Vidyanagar. How much was that kilometer? How many kilometers we calculated last time, I think?
1,300 kilometers.
1,300 kilometers. The deity went walking and walking and walking and walking and walking Vidyanagar. But later the deity was brought from Vidyanagar to, I think, Jagannath Puri. Katak. Katak. Deity was brought to Katak because that time Katak was the capital. And then from Katak the deity was taken to Jagannath Puri. But due to the difference of opinion and the quarrel between Lord Jagannath and Sakshi Gopal, then the deity was shifted from Jagannath Puri to Satyavadi village. You know, Satyavadi village is the now where the Lord is residing. So that station name is also Sakshi Gopal. So that is journey of Lord from Vrindavan to Vidyanagar, Vidyanagar to Katak, Katak to Jagannath Puri, and Jagannath Puri to Satyavadi village. So now here the deity is situated, and then Lord and associates. I think who are there with Lord? Nityananda, Jagdananda, Mukunda, and Damodar, right? These 4 are there with Lord, and Lord 5th, like that. So they are having a small yatra. So now Nityananda is narrating this story, wonderful story. And Mahaprabhu narrated which story before this?
Madhavendra Puri.
Shirshor Gopinath.
Shirchor Gopinath. And now Nityananda is narrating. How many of you would like to, if you would have been there in the audience, hearing Mahaprabhu glorifying Madhavendra Puri or Nityananda Prabhu narrating the story of Sakshi Gopal, how wonderful it would have been, directly hearing.
Very good.
So, Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, they are the best of the best of the best speaker. So they must have enthralled the audience. So we'll see, we'll go through some verses and then we'll go to the PPT. Hopefully the PPT is there, na?
Yes, Prabhu. PPT is there.
Yeah, so we'll recite some verses. Vrindavane Govindasthane Mahadevalaya.
वृंदावने गोविंदस्थले Mahadevalaya.
Se mandire Gopalera Mahasevahai.
Se mandire Gopalera Mahasevahaya.
In the village of Panchakrus Vrindavan, at the site where Govind temple is now situated, there was a great temple where gorgeous worship of Gopal was performed. So here Govinda temple is now situated. This there Gopal temple was there. Okay. केशी तीर्थ कालिया रिधा देखे कैला sorry केशी तीर्थ कालिया रिधा आदि के कैला स्नान
Keshi Tirtha Kaliya
रिधा आदि के कैला
Karta Ke
स्नान
Kaliya Nana
श्री गोपाल देखी तहा करिला विश्राम.
Sri Gopala Deki Tahan Karila Visrama.
After taking bath at different bathing places along the river Yamuna, such as Keshi Ghat, Kaliya Ghat, pilgrims visited the temple of Gopal. Afterward, they took rest in that temple. So the Gopal temple. Everybody actually should recite after me. I am hearing only one or two sounds. Gopala Saundarya Duhara Mananila Hari
Gopala Saundarya Dunhara Mananila Hari
Sukha Pach Rahe Taha Dina Duichari.
Sukhapana Rahitaha Dina Dui Chari.
The beauty of the Gopal deity stole away their minds, and feeling great happiness, they remained there for 2 or 4 days. Yes, pilgrims would stay there. The Gopal temple. Dui Vipra Madhya Eka Vipra Vridha Pray.
Vipra Madhya Eka Vipravriddha Pray.
Ara Vipra Yuvatara Karena Sahai.
Ara Vipra Yuvatara Karena Sahai.
One of the two Brahmanas was an old man and the other was young. The young man was assisting the old one. These two Brahmanas were there and the young was helping the old one. Yeah. Chota Vipra Kare Sada Tahar Sevan.
Chota Vipra Kara Sada Tahara Sevan.
Tahar Sevaya Vipra Tushta Hailaman.
Tahara Sevaya Tera Tushta.
So the young Brahmana served the older one so nicely that the elder Brahmana was pleased with the service. Yes. Viprabale tumi mora bahu seva kaila.
Viprabale tumi mora bahu seva kaila.
Sahaya haya more tirtha karaila.
Sahaya
Tirtha Karai.
The older man told, you have rendered very step service. You have assisted me in traveling to all these places of pilgrimage. So you have helped me so much. Thank you so much. The elder Brahmana is telling the younger one. Putreo pitar aiche nakare sevan.
Puttiri Pitara Iche Na Kare Sevan.
Tomara prasade ami na pailam ashrama.
Tomara Prasade Ami Na Pailam Ashrama.
Even my own son does not realize, by your mercy, I did not become fatigued. Because of you, I didn't become tired because you assisted me so nicely. Even my own son would not do such service. Yeah. Then next. Kritagnata hayatomai na kaila saman.
Kritagnata Hayatu Maya
Kaile Samana
Hayatomai ami diba kanyadan.
Ateva tu maya ame deva kanyadan.
Yeah. If I did not show you any respect, I would be ungrateful. Therefore, I promise. So, in return, I will give my daughter in charity to you, so you can marry her. So that elder Brahmana promised that. Yes. छोटा विप्र कहे सुन विप्र महाशय
Chota
Chota
vipra
Vipra
kahe suna
Suna
vipra
Vipra
mahasai.
असंभव कह के ने ये नहीं है.
Asambhava
Asambhava
kaha
Nahi
The younger Brahmana is saying, "Oh, Brahmana, please don't say something which is impossible. This thing will not happen because you are very rich, you are from aristocratic family, and I'm from a poor. So don't say this," he is saying. Yeah. महाकुलीन तुम्ही विद्या धनादि प्रवीण
Mahakulina tumi
Kulin
vidya
Tumi
nadi.
Vidya Praveen
आम्ही अकुलीन अर धन विद्याहीन.
Ami
Ami
akulina
Akulina
ara dhana
Vidya
vidyahina.
So you are from such a well-educated family, rich family. I am not aristocratic, and I am without education. I don't have wealth, and how can you promise this? This will not happen. Next. Yeah. कन्यादान पात्र अमी न है तोमार.
Kanyadana patra ami
Patra
na hai
Ami
tumar.
Nahai
कृष्ण
Tumara
ते करी तोमार सेवा व्यवहार.
Krishna
Krishna
priye
Pride
kare
Kari Tomara
tumara seva
Seva
vyavahar.
Vyavahara.
Translation below. Take it down. Sir, I am not suitable bridegroom for your daughter. I render service to you only for the satisfaction of Krishna. So the younger Brahmana was not doing to get a daughter. He was doing service as a service to Krishna, like that. Yes. So the younger Brahmana was also very pure, and the elder Brahmana was also very pure. Hmm. So both had good intentions, but the situation became little complicated later. Yeah. Yes. Next. ब्राह्मण सेवाय कृष्णेर प्रीति बढ़ है.
ब्राह्मण सेवाया कृष्णेर
Namaste Krishna
प्रीति
Priti
बढ़ाया
Badahaya
ताहार संतोषे भक्ति संपदा बढ़.
Tahara
तदरा
Sandoshe
संतोषे भक्ति
Bhakti
संपद बढ़ाया.
Lord Krishna very much pleased by service rendered to Brahmanas, and when the Lord is pleased, the opulence of one's devotional service increases. Yes. Now you can go to the PPT.
Okay, but just give me 1 minute. I will.
Yeah. So see, this pastime is very, very important, where the younger Brahmana is serving the elder Brahmana because he considers elder Brahmana as a Vaishnava who has come to the Dham for taking darshan of the Lord. So he is serving him as service to Lord Krishna. So somebody's mic is on, I think. So he is not expecting.
Hello?
Sound is there.
Hello?
Himavati Mataji. Yes. So, so this pastime teaches us very important lesson. What is the important lesson? That that Lord, for the sake of his devotee, Lord, for the sake of his devotee, he is ready to do anything. So Lord says, Name bhaktya pranashyati, kaunte pratijanihi name bhaktya pranashyati. Bhavati dharmatma shashvat shanti nivgacchati kaunteya pratijani name bhaktya pranashyati. Old Brahmana promised young Brahmana before Gopal deity. Nityananda Prabhu speaks about Sakshi Gopal to all at Katak. So, what this pastime is mainly teaching us? What is the main lesson which this pastime of Lord coming as Saksha? The Lord is coming as Saksha to give Saksha, so only to teach that Lord is ready to go to any extent to make his devotees' promise true. Which devotees' promise true he wanted to make?
Elder Brahmanas.
Ah. So Elder Brahmana has given promise in front of the deity. Now it is Lord's, he thinks it is my responsibility. So why Lord is telling Arjuna to declare this? Shipram bhavati dharmatma shashvat shantim nigacchati kaunteya pratijanihi name bhaktya pranashyati. So why Lord is telling Arjuna, you declare that my devotee never perishes? Why Lord himself is not declaring? What is the reason?
To give credit to his devotees.
Actually, yeah. So Krishna sometimes will violate. If he will tell, like in the Mahabharata war, he fight, even though he told that he will not fight. But whatever his devotee will tell me, he will honor that without fail.
Ah, very nice. So Lord says, I may break my own promise, but I will make sure that I will keep my devotee's promise. So that's why Lord is telling Arjuna, you declare. If I declare, people may not take seriously. But if you declare, my devotee declares, and I make sure that devotee's promise is always true. So that's why Lord tells Arjuna to declare. Name bhaktya pranashyati. So here, the elder Brahmana was a great devotee, the younger Brahmana is also a great devotee. Now, both have promised. He has promised in front of the Lord, deity, that I will give my daughter because she is my property. I can give. So, I am ready to give, don't worry. And I promise in front of the deity, I will give my daughter to you, don't worry. So, now he has given promise. So, who has the tension now to fulfill the promise?
Lord, Supreme Lord.
Yeah, because Elder Brahman is a pure devotee, is a great devotee. So, and the promise given in front of the deity. So, Lord thinks that it is his responsibility. So, that's why he came all the way walking to give saksha, to save that Brahmana, to make the promise true of that Brahmana. So, this is the most important lesson from the Sakshi Gopal chapter, Sakshi Gopal incident, Sakshi Gopal story, that Lord always makes sure that his devotee's promise is kept true. It's never broken. He may break his own promise, but he will never allow his devotee to break the promise. So we see even in Mahabharata, when there was fight and Lord lifts the weapon in his hand to kill Bhishma. So why does Lord lift the weapon in his hand? What is the reason? Why Lord is lifting the chariot wheel to kill Bhishma?
Because he was not able to tolerate his devotee being attacked. That
No,
way.
that is external reason. What is the internal reason?
Veeraras. Because Bhishma, they want to.
Others can also answer. Let others.
Also for the Bhishma's, the devotees.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhuji, when Lord promised that he would not take any weapon, Bhishma Pitamaha thought, he decided that I will make Lord to take weapon.
That is actual reason.
Make it true, yes.
Yes, he wanted to keep Bhishma's promise because Bhishma took the promise that today I will either kill Arjuna or I will make Lord break his vow. He has to lift weapon. So Bhishma fought so ferociously that Arjuna would be dead now in some moments. So then Lord had to lift. Hmm? And of course, Lord can save Arjuna without lifting weapon. But Lord wanted to make sure Bhishma's promise is made true. So that is what Lord always concern is, my devotee's promise should not go in vain. My devotee has given promise, so that has to come true. So Lord doesn't care about his own promise. He will break his own promise to keep the promise of his devotee. So that is a very important lesson. We see also Srila Prabhupada when he installed Radha Rasbihari on the land, he had given them a promise. What promise he gave to the deity?
I will build a very nice Georgia's temple.
Yes, I will build you a temple. That book is also there. So this was a promise by Prabhupada to Lord, and it is now Lord's anxiety to keep that promise. Prabhupada's anxiety was there, but more than that, it was Lord's anxiety. And Lord did amazing things. Prabhupada said, actually, Lord Narsinghdev killed Nair. Lord Narsinghdev only killed Mr. Nair. So Lord even had to go to the extent of killing Mr. Nair to keep pure devotee's promise true. So like that, Lord always keeps the promise of his devotee at the risk of his breaking his own promise. So that is one lesson here. And then few more lessons we will see. We'll just go to the PPT. It's nice picture. So you see how Lord has come. And who is that devotee in saffron?
Younger Brahmana?
I think that is young Brahmana. So there is young Brahmana and his elder Brahmana and all other residents of Vidyanagar. And what was Lord eating all the time when he was walking? He had something to eat. What was he feeding? Oh, you don't know. Rice. Daily he used to cook rice and he would feed. But there was one condition. What was the condition Lord said to the young Brahmana?
Do not look back, Prabhu.
You should not look back. But he said then, how will I come to know that you are walking? You know what Lord replied?
Ankle bell sound.
You see, hear the ankle, and whenever it stops, then you should understand that now it stopped. Like that. So he followed perfectly. Now, my question is how he must be offering the rice to the Lord without seeing. How he was offering the rice, the bhoga.
Can I close eyes and offer?
I also don't know. I'm just thinking how he must be offering. Or he must be offering like this. Oh Lord, please take it. Please take it. Like this. Like that. Yeah. Okay, next slide. Go. Old Brahmana took number with them to Tirtha Yatra. Later, the family member of old one announced like secretary proposal. King Adhyasan replied, simply say that you do not remember. I will take care of the rest. Feeling helpless, he simply turned his attention to the lotus feet of Gopal. When the young Brahmana came, the son of old Brahmana drove away. Yes. Agreement if Gopal becomes witness. When the young Brahmana brought this to public, old Brahmana remained silent. Son of old Brahmana started accusing the young Brahmana. Young Brahmana told that old Brahmana has promised before Gopal to give his daughter to me. I have asked the Supreme Godhead to be my witness. Taking this opportunity, all were agreed to this proposal. See, now second lesson we should learn from this incident is, first lesson we learned, of course, that how Lord makes sure that his devotees' promise is kept. This is the main lesson, of course. And he can go to great extent to do that. Second lesson is very important lesson also, that we should not do over promise and under delivery. Rather, we should do under promise and what?
Over delivery.
Over delivery.
Over delivery. So what we should do or what we should not do?
Optimum
Over
promise and optimum delivery we should do.
no, under promise and over delivery.
Yeah, this is safe. Under promise, you can tell, maybe we'll see like that. Over delivery. This Radhesham Prabhu says this. A leader means he should know. He can do under promise and over delivery. By that, the person becomes very happy. And not do over promise and under delivery. So here the Brahmana, because we are so happy, older Brahmana, so he just did over promise and then later he had to do under delivery. So then Lord had to come all the way. So in our life we should know, because things are complicated, everything is not in our hand. We should not promise. But if you do over delivery, that person will be surely happy. So there is no problem in doing over delivery. Over delivery means you give more than what is expected. That person will be very happy. But if you do over promise and under delivery, then the person will be very unhappy. So this is the second lesson we learn from these incidents. Never
There is
promise.
There is also one saying that do not give promise when you are happy and do not take decisions when you are angry.
Hungry
Do
or
not
angry?
Angry. Don't take decisions when you are angry and don't
Acha.
give promises when you are happy.
Acha. Don't give promises when you are happy and don't
Don't take decisions
decisions. Acha.
when you are angry.
Acha. Don't take decisions when you are angry.
Because both will lead to complications.
Yeah, very nice. Don't give promises when you're happy and don't take decision when you're angry. Good, thank you. So this is a very important lesson. Yeah, Gopal agrees to come to Vidyanagar. Young Brahmana started for Vrindavan. Pratima nahi tumi sakshat Brajendranandan. Yeah, Vipralagi kara tumi akarya karan. Gopal agrees to come. If you can speak, you can also walk. Next day, Gopal followed him step by step and reached Vidyanagar. All the townspeople witnessed Gopal. Gopal asked for benediction. Two Brahmanas, please remain here so that people all over the world will know how merciful you are to your servants. Yeah, so third lesson we learn is that the deity actually is not just the deity, but the deity is Lord himself. Tumi sakshat Rajendranandan Pratima nahi tumi sakshat. Pratima naha tumi sakshat Rajendranandan Vipralagi kara tumi akarya kara. So whenever we take darshan of the deities, it's not just the deity, actually it is Lord himself. So that faith we should have. So because he had so much faith, young Brahmana, so deity talked. And then he said, please you come now, you come and you give saksha. So the deity said, Are, how can you say like that to me? How can a deity walk? Then what the young Brahmana told to the Lord?
Reshma, you gave the answer in last class. If you can talk, you can walk.
He was very intelligent young Brahmana. If you can talk, then you can walk also. Oh, Lord said, oh, you have checkmated me. The Lord said, okay, I will come. So, Lord, actually, there are so many nice, beautiful incidences where the deity walked and talked and reciprocated with the devotee. So that's why deity is not just deity, but it is Lord Himself. So we know the pastime of Rajapur Jagannath. So this Rajapur Jagannath, the pujari saw in the altar Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra were missing. And he thought, my God, where are they? Where are they? And he ran here and there. And when he was running in the field, he saw that Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, they were walking in the field. And he was surprised, my God, and they were walking very fast. He went running and said, where are you going? Please stop. This is your temple. Where you are going? Where you are going? Please don't. Then they stopped and they told very sternly to this Brahmana, the Pujari. He said, the standards of offering food, what you are following, are very third class. We are going to ISKCON temple because we have heard the ISKCON standard of offering the bhoga are first class. Very bold. So actually Jagannath told like that. You heard this first time or not? Rajapur.
No, Prabhuji.
No?
I am hearing first time.
Here, Jayapataka Swami Maharaj.
This is there. In that book also is there. And the deities. Now how far is ISKCON from there? Rajapur, I think it will be 5 kilometers. 5 kilometers from Rajapur to ISKCON. So if Sakshi Gopal can walk 1400 kilometers from Vrindavan to Vidyanagar, then certainly they can walk from Rajapur to ISKCON Mayapur. So they were serious. And then the Pujari said, please come back. Please come back. I will arrange something. Promise, na promise? Yes, I will arrange something. And the deities took a U-turn and then came back and sat in the altar. And then next day, the Pujari went to ISKCON temple. And I think his name is Jayapataka Swami Maharaj or Janivas Prabhu. He met and said that the deities said like that, the ISKCON standards of bhoga offering are first class. And they want ISKCON prasad only. ISKCON bhoga, he doesn't want. So please take care of this temple. So from that time they took over that temple. So deity can walk, deity can talk, deity can eat. Only if we have that love, then that's possible. I think I told the story of New Vrindavan also, na? Of the deities growing big and the outfit wouldn't fit. I told her no.
No,
Yes,
Prabhu.
Prabhuji. Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
You told about the cloth size not suitable.
Yes, New Vrindavan, Radha Vrindavan Chandra. They actually saw it. Because the deities were very happy and they were eating nice sandesh, rasgulla, rasmalai, and they were growing bigger and bigger. They were having overweight. Lord was becoming overweight. So there are very, very nice, beautiful incidences where Lord did talk. And in the recent times also. It was not long before or like that. And we see Lord Balaji talking with Anantacharya. Lord Balaji would talk with Anantacharya, and Anantacharya and Balaji had very wonderful relationship. You know, you have heard pastime of Anantacharya and Balaji?
Yes, Prabhu. In Kanchipuram, Prabhu. Kanchipuram.
No. In Tirupati.
Yeah. He was actually making this pond for
Garden, yes, garden.
yes,
Garden and pond for the Lord.
Disciple of Ramanujacharya.
Still they have that murti of our Anantacharya. You have seen or not? In Tirupati. I remember after darshan of Lord, you can go and take darshan of Anantacharya also. So, once Lord Balaji sent a servant to call Anantacharya. And Anantacharya was doing gardening in the garden and taking care of the garden and flowers. And when the servant came and told, "Oh, Anantacharya, 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 Lord Balaji is calling you. Please come quickly. Please, please." And he says, Anant said, "Okay, okay, okay, I will come." And then he continues doing gardening. And then he doesn't come only. Then Lord, second time he sends message to the servant. "Oh, go and call Anantacharya. I want to talk to him. I want to talk with him, discuss something. Call him quickly." And then the servant goes, "Oh, Anantacharya, what are you doing? Lord is calling. Please come." He doesn't go. And the third time he calls him, Lord sends, "Arey, what is he doing? I want to talk to him quickly. Why is not coming? Call him." And then message, "Please come. Lord is calling." And then Anantacharya after some time goes comfortably to Lord Balaji. The Balaji becomes angry. "What the hell you are doing? I'm calling you so from so long. Why aren't you coming? I'm calling you, calling you, calling you. Why? What are you doing?" So Lord says, "You get out from here. Don't stay here. I don't want your association. Get out of Tirumala. I don't want you." So now, Anantacharya, what reply you know? Anantacharya says, "See, I am sent here by my Guru, Ramanujacharya. And he has given me seva of this garden, taking care of the flowers, taking care of the gardens, making flower garlands for you. This is a seva given to me by my Guru. So that is first priority for me. And you are second priority. If you are calling me, I will come only if I finish my seva. That is first priority because that is given to me by my Guru. So that is my first priority. Okay, that's why I finished my seva and then I came to you. Okay. And about your saying get out from this hill and go away, you cannot tell me because you yourself are tenant here. And who is the owner there? Who is the owner in Tirumala?
Arahamurti.
Varahadev. Varahadev is the original owner. And Balaji is who?
Tenant.
Tenant. Balaji is tenant. So he said, "You are a tenant and I am also tenant. So one tenant cannot tell another tenant, you get out. So I will not go and you stay here and let me do my Guru's service." Okay? Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. So Balaji was very happy hearing this. So like that they would talk. Any other deity would talk in Kanchipuram?
Varadaraja Perumal and Kanchipurna.
Varadaraj and Kanchipuram. They would talk. Amazing. And he would ask so many questions and Lord would answer and they would talk just like we are giving Zoom class and we are talking. So like that, there are so many wonderful, even the deity given by Rupa Goswami to Jiva Goswami of Radha Damodar, they would talk to Jiva Goswami. They would dance, they would play flute, Radha Damodar, and Jiva Goswami would be so enchanted by their beauty. And he will play flute, nice flute, and then Jiva Goswami would hear that. And that was so wonderful. Jiva Goswami deity Radha Damodar. So anyway, so the various deities, they can talk. If we have faith, then they can reciprocate with us. So tumi pratima nahi tumi sakshat Brajendra Nandan. So you are not just idol, you are actually Lord Krishna. So that is actually the third lesson we learn from this. So what are the three lessons? From Sakshi Gopal story.
Lord want to keep the promise of the devotee.
Lord always keeps the promise.
To be happen. Yeah.
Yes. Somebody else? Second?
You should not over promise and under delivery. You should rather under promise and over deliver.
Under promise over delivery. Yes. And third?
Deity is Lord himself.
Tumi Pratima Nahi Sakshat Rajendra Nandan. So that's what we see. Yeah. Now which verse? Previous slide we completed?
Yes, Prabhu, completed. Completed.
Danda Bhanga Lila. No. Acha, the story is completed there?
Yeah, completed. Up to
Please
119, number 119.
ask for benediction. Acha, so the two Brahmanas then tell that, oh Lord, please stay here only and be here so that the world will know that you kept the promise. And then who took the Lord from Vidyanagar to Katak?
The king, Prabhu.
Which king? That was Purushottam Dev?
King of Katak. After defeating king of Vidyanagar.
Salva Narsingha. I think Salva Narsingha was the king and he was defeated by Purushottam Dev. So Purushottam Dev later took the deity to Katak. Yeah. Okay, next. So that story ends there. Dandabhanga Lila. 141 to 161 is the Dandabhanga Lila. So Nityanand Prabhu breaking the danda into three portions and throwing in that river. The river's name was Bhargavi or something. Yeah. Lord Chaitanya taking the of Lord Shiva, known as Poteshu Nityanand Prabhu broke the sun in three parts and threw it in the river Bhargi Nadi. Later this river became Dandabhanga Nadi. So what was the reason Nityanand Prabhu broke the danda? There are many reasons given. What was the reason? Yes.
Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't need a sannyasi danda because he is already in a Paramahamsa stage and he is Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Yeah, he is on the Paramahamsa stage. Because in sannyas there are stages. First is Kutichak, Bahudak, then Parivrajaka, and then fourth is
Paramamsa.
Paramhamsa. So these are the four stages. So Parivracharya or Parivracharya should carry, but one who is Paramhamsa need not carry the danda. So Lord is on the fourth stage, not just on third. So that's why Nityanand Prabhu thought he should not carry. What is the second reason?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. It's from the Bharati system he took sannyasa, and that is not considered as a high class of sannyasis.
Bharti, that is actually Mayavadi Sampradaya. And Mayavadis, they take, Shankaracharya's followers, they take Ekadandi sannyas. And Nityanand Prabhu thought that our Gaudiyas, they take three dandi sannyas. So for Shankaracharya's followers, Ek dandi means everything is one. But for Gaudiyas, so they actually they take three dandi. So three dandi sannyas is characteristic of Gaudiya Sampradaya, Vaishnava Sampradaya. So that's why he broke that one danda into three pieces. Three dandi. Ek danda se three dandi. So Nityanand Prabhu broke that way. And yeah, these are the two reasons why Lord Nityanand broke. One is Lord in Paramahamsa stage, and second is from his Ek dandi, he wanted to make it three dandi. Yeah. So actually Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur added one more, fourth. You know that? What is that?
Soul, Prabhu, soul.
Jeev Danda. So you see in a Danda staff there are three staffs inside that which are wrapped. So you see only one Danda only, but there are inside are three sticks. And fourth is where?
On the top, Prabhu.
Top. Bhaktivedanta Thakur said one more is required. That is Jiva. So like that is there. So Jiva. So four are there. And the addition of Bhaktivedanta Thakur. So like that, Nityananda Prabhu broke that danda into three places and threw in the river. Mahaprabhu was very angry and displaying a bit of anger. Mahaprabhu said, you either Nityananda Prabhu, you go ahead or I will go ahead. I will not walk with you. Nityananda Prabhu, he was angry with Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu said, oh Lord, you go ahead, we will come from behind. Then Lord went ahead to Jagannath. Yeah. Next. So all of you should go before or behind me. Dandamanga Lila is very deep. Only one who has devotion fixed to Lord can understand it. In next. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dandamanga Nadi. So Lord is now walking ahead. Jagannath Puri. Nice picture. Next. Dandamanga. I think this is Atharnala. Atharnala. You know this Atharnala? So Atharnala is a place from where Lord could see the chakra. And from there only he would offer obeisances to the temple. And then from there he started running madly like that. And Atharnala is a place where Lord would come every year to receive all the residents of Navadvip to meet them, and he would offer chandan and mala to each one. So he would come out till Atharnala. So Atharnala has a great significance. Because there are 18 different streams from below the bridge they are flowing. It's called Atharnala. Like that. Lord would come from there you can see the chakra of the temple. Yeah. Next. Oh, good. We completed fifth chapter. The liberation of Sarvam Bhattacharya. So fifth chapter, what we saw? In summary?
Sakshi Gopal and
Gopal Lila.
Shirshor.
Sakshi Gopal and?
Shirshor Gopal.
Shirchor. Shirchor Gopinath and Sakshi Gopal, and then breaking of the danda pastime. So like that they had started from Shantipur. And then walking, then they went to Remuna, and from Remuna to Sakshi Gopal, and from Sakshi Gopal now to Jagannath Puri. So what happens in Jagannath Puri when Lord sees Jagannath, he goes to embrace Lord, and then in the temple only Lord faints, seeing Lord Jagannath. So how then Sarvam Bhattacharya comes and takes such a beautiful young sannyasi, and he takes to his house and sees that he has Ashtasattvic Vikar, and for many hours he is lying. And then Nityananda Prabhu and then Jagadananda, Mukunda and Damodar, they come and they loudly chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Like that they loudly chant, then Lord Chaitanya comes to consciousness. Then how Lord instructs, how Sarvam Bhattacharya instructs Lord about how to maintain sannyas. He is saying, you are such a young and beautiful sannyasi. How will you maintain sannyas? I will teach you Vedant. So that is a very beautiful story ahead. So we'll see that next time. Any question? Anybody else?
Prabhu, I think you're not feeling well.
Yeah,
Tired.
I as usual. But this is nice. We Lord's pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very nice, enlivening. And this time we are going to Mayapur Yatra.
Haribol.
Next week, 24th, we are leaving to Mayapur. And then, if possible, we can discuss in Mayapur Lord's pastime city in
Haribol.
I don't know. There,
Last time you taken one time class from Mayapur. Last
I
maybe
taken.
5-6
Yes.
months from outside the temple.
Yes, sitting outdoor.
But that was not Radhana Swami Maharaj Yatra. That was Vedvyas Priya Swami Maharaj Yatra. So that is small Yatra. And that was possible. But in Maharaj Yatra here, it's quite hectic. I am like Dham Sevak. I am one of the like organizers and managers there. So I don't know. Let's see. Some
Kartik Yatra, Prabhu. Kartik Yatra. Kartik Yatra.
Kartik, yes. Kartik Yatra. 24th we are leaving. And we'll be back on 10th November. So it's in Mayapur. Almost like 10,000 devotees are there. So it is quite hectic.
More than 2 weeks, Prabhuji. More than 2 weeks, Prabhuji.
24 to 10th. Yeah. So let's say I'll pray for all of you.
Haribol.
Mayapur Dham, that let all the devotees in Kanhaiya Desh, they relish Chaitanya Caritamrita and let them get drowned in the Chaitanya Caritamrita. Like that I should pray. What else you want me to pray? And let Kanhaiya Desh devotees get promotion or something like that.
Also, bro, also.
Side by side.
Please pray for all of us to be fixed in service of Lord Ahaidugi Apradihada.
Yeah.
With that, everything will come.
I will pray that you get promotion in devotional service. That you write from Adhu Shraddha Sadhu Sang Bhajan Kriya Nartani Vrutti. Like that promotion I will pray.
Haribol. My God.
Okay. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Yes, please give us 1 minute. Asmanda Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandatam.
Prabhuji, please express our gratitude to Prabhuji.
Dandatam, Chaitanya Chandra. Thank you, Prabhuji. As usual, every week, you are giving us your association, your time in the late night there. And you given us so many insights on today's Sakshi Gopal, the different lessons, and Dandabanga Lila. Thank you, Prabhuji. We'll thank you, Prabhuji, by chanting holy name 3 times. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.